New Zealand has got government involvement in their halal meat production. Do you think the UK government has got an appetite? I'll come to Claire first.
I am optimistic again. I am generally an optimistic person, but I am optimistic with good cause that I feel that's the case. They have already supported the demonstration of life. And they now we find ourselves in a position as a country negotiating new trade deals and consultations on the GCC. Trade deals happened not that long ago. We are in a position where all aspects of government really that relate to food production and trade are much more aware of halal standards. Now that might be because of trade and our international customers or an international market, but we take the wins where we find them. And as Rizvan has said, there is much more dialogue than there has been, and that's happening across government, not just in things relation to food. So are they minded to support? Yes, they are. Are they in a position to replicate the systems that we're probably going to discuss in relation to New Zealand immediately? Perhaps it will take time for that to happen, but I do know that they understand the importance and the needs of Muslim consumers more so now than they have done.
Rizvan, do you think that, first of all, whether there's the need for the government to get involved in halal, or do you think they will have an appetite to get involved?
Yeah, I mean, New Zealand is interesting because 95+% of their land is exported around the world, and it's their lifeblood, and so they wanted to make sure at the government level that they were giving their customers from around the world the assurance that it met the halal criteria. So it was very much market led at New Zealand, and because of that, they gave it the importance at the government level. Now, in the UK, traditionally, the government has had a policy of not getting involved in religion. And religion is obviously a very personal thing. But there is things that we can do to make it better here for the Muslim consumer. Because at the moment, there's no legal definition of halal in the UK. So if anyone sticks halal on the label, it could just mean anything. Unless they're violating a trademark, the halal trademark, they could be taken to court for misrepresentation. But if they just stick in halal on it and then they just say, well, I saw it being slaughtered this way, etc., there's no defense for the consumer.